In this week's edition of Made in Kent, we're just a stone's throw away from Tonbridge Castle at the Bakehouse at 124. The award-winning artisan bakers, where the proof of that is in the pudding. The Bakehouse at 124 recently scooped up 3 gongs at the Tiptree World Bread Awards, and customers can see for themselves how the baked delights are made.
I really wanted to have an open plan bakery so people could see what we were doing, children can come in and talk to us, and it just means that it's a traceability. We do have lots of people who are bread hobbyists, for want of a better word, and they might have problems and they come in and ask me what's going wrong with their bread. We have children come and watch how we make croissants, and then they know that they can buy them up on the counter, and so it's just and it just gives a different buzz to a shop.
Claire and the team like to improvise and play around with seasonal ingredients, but there are financial considerations to take into account.
We have borne quite a lot of the increase in the prices that we're seeing coming through from not only from the wheat suppliers but also from our dairy suppliers. There's been a huge increase in butter prices, and we've kept all our prices down.
For Claire, while baking is a business and passion, the customers are at the heart of it all.
They make this business what it is, and they're really appreciative, and it is like a family in a community area, so we really appreciate our customers.
And I'm delighted to say that Claire joins us now alongside Joe, who's stayed on to taste some of these lovely treats you brought in for us. Tell us what you brought in today.
Well, today we've brought in our raspberry brioche, our sea salt and rosemary focaccia, and fig raisin and walnut sourdough bread.
So I'm going to try the sourdough bread. I really like the fig on that.
Tell us a little bit about it, because you were telling me just off camera now, this one's won an award as well. Tell us a little bit about that.
That's right. We entered the Tiptree World Bread Awards, and we won bronze with our raspberry brioche, the silver with the focaccia, sea salt and rosemary, and we won a gold with blackberry, fennel and goat's cheese bread.
Well, it's absolutely gorgeous.
I was just going to say the same thing. It tastes really nice, with the figs are really fresh as well. Tell us a little bit about how you use seasonal produce. You mentioned not being able to bring in the blackberry because it's not in season. Yes,
so we try at the Bakehouse to always use seasonal products. So we got given some blackberries, so we decided to create a bread, and we thought it was so great we decided to enter it into the awards. We've used wild garlic, so we've gone foraging and picked wild garlic and made wild garlic bread. And we use things like the raspberries are from Hewlett Farms over in Merryworth, but they've now finished for the year, so there'll be no more raspberries. So we try and keep in. We have windfalls from somebody's back garden to make apple bread. So we try where we can to use local produce in season.
That's great to be able to use local produce, but does that pose some challenges as well for people who might have a favourite and they don't get it all year round?
It does, but I also think that our customers understand our ethos, and so when we don't have blackberry bread for another 10 months, they understand that, and that there's something they can anticipate next year. And
you're also based right in the centre of Tonbridge. Does that benefit the business quite a bit?
Yes, it does. I think Tonbridge has certainly seen a turnaround in its fortunes, and certainly we're seeing it's far busier. The footfall is increasing. People are coming in to Tonbridge for many different reasons, and it helps every trader in the high street.
With Christmas round the corner as well, can we see any sort of festive treats? Can anyone be excited about that?
You can, yes. We've been baking our Christmas cakes that we're going to sell naked, so we're going to have little mini ones, family sized ones, super large ones, but we also have in the shop long tin ones where we sell slices. We find our fruit cake goes to people who live on their own, who just want a little treat, and so we do that. We're doing Italian biscuits, biscottis. We're doing some large fig raisin and walnut breads that people can order for cheeses at Christmas, so we try and accommodate people for their Christmas dinners as well.
It sounds fantastic, and thank you very much for running. It's absolutely delicious.
Thank you.
Looks fantastic. Thank you very much for bringing those in.